going on, Taurus? How are you? All right, God has blessed this reading that we are about to get into. So thank you, Heavenly Father. This is for all Tauruses. You know, if you're a Taurus, this one is for you. Hey, you just got to apply it how it speaks best to you in your circumstances or situations. We're going to look at what's been going on, what is going on, and the likely outcome. So we'll start with the tarot cards, and then we'll get us some oracle, the unicorn messages, or at least a message towards the end. All right. Okay. 8 of Cups came on flying out. So you left something recently, something that you might return to. But, you know, the 8 of Cups is like, hey, man, it's been a long journey here. I put in a lot of emotions to this, but it's not still what I want. It's like, you know that there's something better, and it's not easy. Yep, see, it's not easy to risk that and say, okay, this has been okay, but I want great. And so a lot of people will just stay with okay because it's comfortable, and this could be 8 months, 8 years, 8 weeks, whatever. This is some investment emotionally here. And so a lot of people will stay there because it's what they know and it's where they've been. I feel like you, Taurus, you said, no, let me go see. I feel like I can smell the grass is green over there. You know what? You were right, because you're in this happiness now with the sun. Happiest card of the whole deck. It's like, oh, I feel so free. I feel like a child again. I feel like there's so much for me to discover when it comes to love and life and career, and maybe you're traveling. But I feel like you found something that makes you feel very pure, very innocent, also very passionate. Like, and even if it's just the freedom, you're not with that anymore. You're not with them anymore. It's like, oh, thank God, I'm so happy now. It might sound like it's clowning, but you know, there was something there in the past that was definitely look at this. I was definitely lacking like joy and fulfillment. And you know, like I say, when you take those strong steps to move on, you know, most times it does look like the sun and happiness, but sometimes not always. But for you, yeah, you get that. And so I feel like, you know, as soon as you walk away, not only are you happy and free, but then, you know, what's coming up for you is this Ace of Cups. And this could be, yes, romantic love. This could be a new partner, a new relationship, a new addition to your family. This could be so many things, but it'll definitely fill your cup of love overflow to where you're like, God, you done buttered my bread. Lord, I thank you. This is something that doesn't just, you know, hit you spiritually, but emotionally and physically and financially, and in all areas of your life. This Ace of Cups comes in and just like, you know, is the cherry on top. Is the, you know, you have a bright sunny day and it's just all beautiful, and then the Ace of Cups comes in with like, you know, a free meal at an expensive restaurant that serves your favorite kind of food. You know what I mean? And you just have like an endless buffet or something like that. And it's just all because you had good timing, you know. Somebody outside the restaurant saw you and said, hey, would you like to come try our new menu for absolute free? Something like that, where you're just like, oh my God, I didn't know it could get better. I didn't know it could get happier. And then boom, here comes, you know, this Ace of Cups. And you're like, wow, because I feel like it's something you probably are expecting to happen. But when it does happen, you'll be much more blown away because it's bigger than what you thought. And you know, you love when that happens. It's like, oh, you know, I'm expecting this. And then you get this and that and that. And it's like, whoa, okay, thank you. All right, we got this Queen of Wands here. So if you're a man, I feel like you walked away from a very beautiful woman. You know, people probably was looking at you crazy like, Taurus, what the fuck are you doing? Whatever your gender is, I feel like you walked away from somebody or a situation that was quite powerful. You know, the 8 of Cups is a minor card card. The Queen of Wands is a court card. She's just a step down from a major card. So, you know, who is this minor person walking away from this queen? What kind of crazy are you? But see, you know, sometimes people don't realize that, you know, looks aren't everything. You know, what you see about somebody and you think, oh, somebody would be so lucky to have them. Well, would they? Do you know them? Have you met them? Have you had conversations with them? Because I don't know. And maybe the person wasn't that bad. Maybe this Queen of Wands was actually fabulous. You know, she's Superwoman, in my opinion. If it's a male situation, he's Superman. They do everything and they make it look good, and they're very charismatic and they're very attractive people. But I don't know. Sometimes, that's not everybody's cup of tea. You know what I mean? Sometimes people just want somebody who's normal and chill and not a queen or king, but somebody who's just kind of normal, kind of average like them. You know, love you, but you'd be better off with somebody else. Something like that, because you have this Ace of Pentacles here too. So maybe it wasn't just about, you know, love or romance or connection. Maybe it was like, you know, you have it all, but this Ace of Pentacles opportunity, Taurus, might allow you to have it all. So where you don't need this Queen of Wands to do everything, because you have an opportunity to where you can be the one doing everything. And maybe you can go back to this Queen of Wands and you guys you'll be the King of Wands, or you'll be the King of Pentacles or the Queen of Pentacles, whatever it is. But, you know, it's like, let me walk away to go find better so that if you do come back, you can be same level. You know what I mean? And that makes sense, right? Because the Queen of Wands, yes, you pretty much can't go wrong with her. I just feel like maybe there could have been some intimidation here going on. Oh, I saw the King of Pentacles trying to turn. So we have the Four of Pentacles. So though you're happy and everything, I also feel like there could be a little bit of stress. There could be some it could be some fears surrounding money and materials and things like that. I feel like with the Sun card, it is true happiness. But with the Four of Pentacles, it's like, listen, I'm putting my best foot forward. This is everything that he has right here in your face. And he's very protective of it. He's got his feet holding down the pentacles. He's got the pentacles glued to his head. He's got this one wrapped in his arms. Like, he's holding onto it very, very tightly, because it's not anymore where it comes from. And so, yes, you're feeling good and, you know, very positive about where you are, about where things are going. But also, you know, it's like, I have my most prized possessions with me right now. Where I come from or where I just came from, you wouldn't want to know. And it really is not even important, because, you know, this could be one of those kind of rags to riches type thing. And maybe that could be why you walked away too, because like I say, some intimidation. The Queen of Wands has money, wealth, status, and all that. Whereas you, Taurus, whether you're male or female, might kind of be like, look, this is what I got. I'm not queen or king court status yet, but I'm happy with what I do have. And also knowing that the future is bright. You know, but like I say, there could be some, you know, anxiety here about worthiness, quote unquote. Like, man, you know, I feel good about where I'm at, but, you know, intimidation is a real thing. You know, it's like, I've seen this on X many, many times. Oh, you got a blessing coming in, an inheritance, a windfall of maybe some materials or some monies or something like that. The Emperor is here, which is like the grandpa, papa, daddy-o of the tarot. He, to me, is the highest card of the deck. So it could be somebody, you know, showing up for you that's got a lot of power, a lot of position, a lot of wealth, and could be coming in to bless you. But this Ace of Cups, dang, I lost my point with what I was saying. Oh, I was saying something about, you know, you see it all the time, you know. I've seen it on social media where it's like, man, when somebody who's attractive likes you, it can be so like humbling. You know what I mean? Because it's like, wow, this fine ass person is looking at me. Even if you're fine, it's still like, well, how do I do this? How do I take this? You know, it could be something like that here for you, Taurus. But you know, hey, you are you. So, you know, don't sell yourself short. Now this Ace of Cups with the Ten of Pentacles, you got a wealth coming in and it's going to be like a pouring on you, like a rain from heaven or something like that. This could be, you know, coming from family, coming from light family, but this is a windfall that is maybe going to be given to you to continue. You know, it's like you're getting this information, you're getting this money, you're getting these materials for you now, but for you also, it's like the baton is being passed to you. Now that you have it, you got to keep it going. You got to continue it, right? So, we're shaking. They've entrusted it to you. And so, see, there we go. Abundance. Yeah, this is like, hey, you're ready for this? Like I was saying, maybe when you come back to this Queen of Wands, you're coming as the King of Wands, you're coming as the King of Pentacles, you're coming as the Queen of Pentacles, but you might be going back much different than when you left. And that could be why you left too. It wasn't like because of love or not being attracted. It's just like, I want to step it up. And this Ace of Cups and Ten of Pentacles is going to allow you to step it up, especially here with the Emperor too. He's like, okay, he might be the one to give you a high-paying job or some kind of, you know, like I say, he's the grandpa or papa of the tarot, so he may have a company and says, hey, come run this for me, Taurus, and it levels you up because you have abundance. Enjoy the bounty of life. Your supply is unlimited. Blessings are coming to you, and they absolutely are. So, you know, you walking away was a really good thing. You walking away is going to actually what brings you back even stronger, better, more wealthy, and you know, more equal level playing field with this Queen of Wands. Okay. Intimidation. Who? Intimidation. What? Not you. When you come back. Not now. When you come back. All right. Yeah. That's what I got for you. I hope this one blessed you, Taurus. Like, subscribe, share, y'all. Talk to you soon.